Okay, now that I've got my layout, as you see right here, what would make sense now is to go ahead and save the file. I can just do a Control S to save the file if I'm on a Windows computer, or I could do it the same way if I was on a Mac computer. I'd use Command S to save it. So I go to my document directory where I have my things with a dog tag, and I'll save this file. And I'll make sure I set it at this time to just an Illustrator CC document. Now later I will change that document. Now the next thing I'm going to do, now that I have it saved, is I'm going to go over here and I'm going to lock the layer that I just created, and I'm going to create a new layer. On this layer I'm going to call this chain hole. Select everything on that layer, chain hole, and I got to draw the hole that the chain will actually go through. Okay, my highlight color for that layer is set to red. That's good. Now what I'll do is come over here to my tools palette and our panel here, and I'll tear that off, and I'll just come up here and dock it like right at about there, and I'll grab myself an ellipse. Now on the ellipse I need to draw it as a complete circle, and I want to draw it from the center. So I'm going to hit my Alt key and my Shift key, and I'll draw myself an ellipse. Now I've gone ahead and pre-measured this ellipse itself to make sure of what size it was. So I'll come over here to the transform tool, and I'll lock both the X and the Y. What I'm going to do at this point in time is key in that diameter of what that actually is for that ellipse hole. And from my measurements it appears to be 1/8 of an inch, which would be 0.125. So I'll hit my tab key down, and you can see, oops, I messed up. Let's go back and key that in again, 0.125. Now hit my tab key and it'll come down and put it in the same field as you see right there. Okay, that's good. And now what I'm going to do is just come out here and deselect that actual circle. Well, it appears that you can't see it. Well, if I look over here to the right, you notice that I don't have any color fill defined and no stroke defined. So I'll go ahead and select the default fill and stroke. Okay, I've got that. Now I'll select off to the side and you can see it. Okay, what's going to be important next is for us to measure from this edge on the left side to where the actual circle is centered up. So what I'll do now is just go ahead, and at this time I'm going to go and stop, and we'll come back to this and we'll get the measurement.